Charging for services. This is one that some people may be a bit like this on whether they should or not. I've got to admit, I do a lot of stuff for free. I always have done, and that's some of it comes back in the sense of made a lot of good friends over the years. I also some people maintain contact because if they're getting a problem, they actually want some help. But ultimately, if you're doing something that's specific, like some of the stuff I do for work, when I get contacted by somebody outside of my work, in the sense it's unpaid, you should be charging for it. If it's that important to them and they need it, and it's a case of they need that support, then it's billable hours. Because I know what it's like. You'll get somebody phone up and say, I've had this really bad problem. How do I do this? What's this? And you start doing their job for them that they are paid for because they're on the clock for free. Don't do it. Unless there's actually a point to it, in the sense that in many of the people I'm associated with, work goes both ways. So if I have a contract come up and they have specific skills, I may actually turn around and give a recommendation that this person is actually somebody I know that can do this, blah, blah, blah. That's more of a referral. But when somebody actually says, okay, can you have a look at this for me? What do you think? How should I fix this? You should start kicking it back going, well, this is how much it is per hour. And you may find that a bit uncomfortable, but at the same time, you're asking me to do this in my spare time. And my spare time is rather precious to me. Simple as that. If they kick it back and says, well, I thought you'd do it for free, it's like, well, you obviously don't respect my time. And the reason for that, especially in consulting, you will get a lot of people ask you to do stuff for them, or can you look at this? Because the whole point is, as a consultant, is these are the sort of things people do because they're trying to get free advice and free consultations, when in fact it should be billable. And that's just one of the things I'll say there. You know, if somebody actually wants you to do something, give them a price for something or look at something. I mean, giving a price for something, you've got to look at it in a realistic way. I got asked a while back to look at for something for, I think it was the Ministry of London Transport. And they wanted me to go down there and survey a building for free so they could assess how much work they needed to do on the other buildings. And you know what I said? No. I'm not travelling into London, spending a day surveying an entire bloody train station and associated buildings for free. If you want to pay £800, I'll come and do it. If you don't want to pay for it, fine. And the point is, they went, oh, okay then. I didn't hear back from it. But the funny thing is, 2 years later, they still hadn't done the work. They hadn't given it to anybody else either. So would I have wasted my time and wasted a hotel expense? Of course I would have. So bear in mind, people do use you. And whether you like it or not, they do. And one of the things you will get, especially when you're dealing with the sort of sizes of the companies I work with, is they often need 3 quotes. And they have no intention of giving the work to specific people sometimes. It's simply they need the quotes as part of their requirements. And this is one of the problems companies are starting to face, is people like myself go, not interested. Either want to give us the work or don't. If you want me to give it a quote just based on square meterage, fine. But I'm not going to come out there and view it. And I'm not going to guarantee that the work will cost that, simply because I can't see the building. And if you're asking me to come and survey it, you know what? You don't know what you've got. Because if you did, why are you getting it surveyed? But anyway, point is, learn to charge for things. And it's not being unrealistic, it's not being demanding. You only have so many hours in your life. They're yours. It's for you to decide what you want to do with it. And I do spend time with a lot of people for free. But often it's because I do promote people moving to other countries and experiencing other things in life, rather than getting into the 9 to 5 and the day-to-day binds. Because I find that it's more fulfilling for many people. But I also find that a lot of people are unhappy. But when they do travel, their perspective changes. A light comes on. they start planning for their next trip. They start seeing the bigger picture. And although financially rewarding is pretty much non-existent on that stuff, from a personality point of view, a personal point of view, I'm happy that those people have made that leap and have found a bit of happiness in life, found something that they're enjoying doing, changed the way they see the world, experienced things they wouldn't have done otherwise. And for me, that's the most important thing. Thanks for watching.